how to identify the locators in our DOM using ID, name, class name, XPath, CSS, and so many things. So today we are going to look at the one more video, one of the most important video, how to what are the methods of XPath. So let's start with few methods. One is like one of the most important thing, like how to use ancestor, parent, following sibling, at the same time like last, first, and plenty of other things. So let's write our sample HTML page. It can give you some idea. Head, okay, slash head, next body. Inside this body I have div tag. Inside this div I have span. Okay, inside after this span, let's close this span. Next close the div tag. Next close the body, and we are closing the HTML. So this is the end of the page. So our HTML sample HTML looks like this. Now if I want to navigate from span to div, how can I do that? So it's very simple. I'm just going it with span. Okay, now I want to move towards the top direction, not the child direction. I want to move the parent direction. So I can use parent double colon div. Okay, so now I want to move to the body, okay, which is ancestor. So I can go ahead with span slash ancestor colon colon body. Okay, inside this span, after this span I have one more tag called something I can call it as ahref, angular tab. I am just taking as some anchor tab. Okay, now I want to move to the A by using same span. So in this case I will just make sure that I'm making using, because it's the following sibling. So it is following sibling, it is nothing but brother and sister model. So I from A span, let's consider span as the brother, elder brother, and A is the younger brother. So from elder to younger, how can I do that? So following, so after elder there is an following one more child, call it as A. So how can I follow that? Using following sibling, I can use A. Okay, now next one more method is preceding sibling. How can I use the preceding sibling? There are two parallel tags. So from bottom tag I want to navigate to the upper tag which is following it in the same way. So I can go ahead with preceding span slash following, sorry, span slash preceding sibling colon colon span. Instead of span I will just go ahead with A. Okay, now next I have one more tag called span, by example. Okay, let's close this span. Now I want to write the locator for this span. How can I write it? Slash slash div, okay, slash span. So it will identify two span elements because there is one span here and second span tag is here. So how can I do this? So how can I identify this overall? I want to identify the last span. So I will just overallly I will just use open bracket and close bracket at overall position, and here I will just use my one of the method last. Okay, now I want to use the I want to detect the first one. So yeah, I can go ahead with index position 1. Okay, next I want to use something called as text. Okay, in this span I have something test is like testing. So how can I write it? Testing. So how can I write with the help of text? So I can write it with the help of div slash span. Okay, next text equal to testing. Okay, So in this way, see, I just wrote the testing. So this is the way I can identify text tag. So now I want to make sure that I want to use there is one more tag. Okay, here let me say that I have testing here. Okay, there is some use test testing Selenium web application. Okay, inside this I just want to use some part of this text to identify my locator. In that case I will just make sure that I am using contains method, contains text comma testing. Okay, so by with the help of contains, what I can do, I can identify my text method. Okay, till now it's good, right? Now next let me write one more. Next, okay, yeah, I'm using testing. Okay, testing and testing Selenium application. So let me write two things for two locators. Text equal to, okay, contains. Now I want to identify based on same contains testing. Yeah, it will identify two tags. Okay, now I want to make it one. So how can I make it one? I want to identify the first tag. Okay, to identify first tag, what I will do is simple thing. I will just paste this one and I will make sure that testing Selenium. Okay, in this way I can identify my first tag. Okay, next I want to identify with the help of same contents. I want to identify second tag. How can I do that? Can I do that? Yes, we can do that. With the help of contains, we will make sure that we can append it with not contains. Okay, not contains text equal to Selenium. So if there is nothing like Selenium something text, it will identify second tag. I hope till now this is clear, right? So let's practically identify the locators in browser. Okay, now let me open my Chrome browser. Let it launch. Okay, it launched. Let's go to one of the demo website. Orange HRM. Sorry, let's go it with Orange HRM. It's one of the demo site for testing. Okay. Else testing demo websites. So there are, you can see there are many websites available for practice. So let me go ahead with one of the like Selenium test pages. I think this will be good thing. Okay, see there are plenty of things here for, let's say, ABC HTMLs. Okay, HTML form example, username, password, test area, checkbox 1 2. Okay, so with the help of here I will just help you with finding out the xpath. Okay, so first I want to find out the checkbox items. Okay, see inside this table data I have checkbox. Okay, so I'm just using checkbox cb1 value equal to checkbox 1. Okay, let me go ahead with first item what we had discussed first. We had discussed parent. Okay, let's find out parent with the help of checkbox 1. Okay, control C. Control F / input text equal to checkbox 1. Oh, contains, I need to use the contains because it has some spaces. Contains text comma checkbox 1. I think somewhere, let me identify. CHCK checkbox 1. Okay, / input okay. Okay, let me use star instead of contains. CONTAINS contains text equal to, let me go ahead with checkbox. Okay, oh fine, so it is inside the td1. So there is an one tag td. Inside this only there are plenty of tags available. So if I am using input also, it won't work. See, it's not working because there is only one single tag td. Inside this td, they had used different types of text like checkbox items, checkbox 1, checkbox 2, checkbox 3, everything. So yeah, I just used the, let's take it as td. Okay, now I want to just switch to parent tag tr. Okay, entire row. How can I do that? Simple, I will make use of parent : tr. See, now we had switched back to tr1. Okay, next, after this tr, now I want to make sure that I want to switch to t body. How can I do that? Instead of using parent, I can use ancestor. Tr is this one. I want to use t body. Now, as we can see, we had successfully switched back to t body. So there is only one single t body. Can we switch back to t body with the help of parent? Let's check this. No. Why? The parent tag is tr, but while coming to the ancestor tag, it's t body. So we need to make use of ancestor. Okay, till now it's clear, right? So as we discussed, we had covered parent, ancestor. Now we need to cover following sibling, preceding sibling, and last, first, so remaining things. So let's go ahead with following sibling now. After this particular tr, okay, now let me go ahead with parent. Yeah, okay, now we are in this particular checkbox tag. Now I want to switch to radio items tag. Can I do that? Yes, we can do that. So by using following sibling, okay, I'm just using tr. Now we can see there are plenty of tags which are following the particular tr1. So we are able to find out all those things. Okay, now if you want to find out, so the following sibling, I hope following sibling is clear for you, how we can identify following sibling, right? Let's close this. So now let's go ahead with last method. So how can we use that? So I'm just closing the bracket here, or else I will just write the last here. Okay, see, last, the method last helps in identifying the last tag which is available. Okay, now I want to use the first. Is first available? First method, let's check it out. There is no first available. So what I can do, what we can do, we can go ahead with index 1. Okay, number 1. Okay, last minus 1, it will take you to the drop down. Last minus 2, it will take you to the multiple select values. So this is very simple. Okay, so we had completed two things here. One is last, one is first. Okay, next we had completed the following sibling also. Done. Next we want to go ahead with preceding one thing. Okay, span text, as I saw it, contains, we had completed. Next we want to go ahead with some other tags. Now preceding sibling, we are just writing preceding sibling. So from here I'm removing this particular line. So on top of this we have 1 2 3 4 tags, 4 trs. I want to go ahead to choose file name. How can I choose the file name? Slash preceding hyphen sibling tr. Okay, username, password, text area, file name. Okay, 4 I got. So I want to choose the last name. Again I will make use of last. Okay, oh sorry, I will use first. So it will be in reverse order. So after this, the first preceding sibling is tr, second preceding sibling is next text area comment, next one, third one is password, and fourth one is username. So if I use the last, it will just navigate me to the username instead of uh, file name. So for using file name, I will just make use of my index 1. Okay, until now we had completed preceding sibling also. Okay, next one, without any confusion, let's jump into contains text. As we've seen, we are just writing on basis of contains text now. Okay, next we want to write based on not contains. Okay, can we do that? Okay, let's check it out. How can we write the not contains method? Let's choose one item. Choose file, no file chosen. Okay, there are two text here. One is choose file name, and next one is choose file. Somewhere they brought this one. Okay, not here. Let's go ahead with okay, let's go ahead in checkboxes itself. See, till now for TD we just made use of checkbox, right? So if I remove the checkbox not contains, if I use not contains instead of checkboxes, remaining all items will get selected for me, will get highlighted for me. So how we can do that? So I use not. Here you can see username, password, text area, file name, radio button, radio items, multiple select values, drop down, cancel submit. Okay, as you can see 1 2 3 4 here the checkboxes items will get skipped out automatically. We will just navigate to radio items directly. See, if I navigate back, it will jump to choose file. If I next radio items, so what happened, checkbox items are skipped because we made use of not contains checkbox. So if there is any text in the particular row, check as, because inside this TD they made use of three text boxes, checkbox items, checkbox 1, checkbox 2, checkbox 3. So in all these three there is checkbox is common, so I made use of checkbox not contains checkbox. So there is we are just skipping this checkbox item, so it's skipping here and remaining all will is getting selected, is getting highlighted. So with this help we had completed the checkboxes. Next I want to just make use of text, direct text. Okay, how can I do that? For example, now I want to use text area comment. Okay, here I'm just came here, I copied the text area. There might be lines are very high. Let me go ahead with text area tab directly. Okay, control A // text area. Okay, next instead of text area I'm just making use of star. Okay, at the text equal to comments. See, we had got selected directly to comment based on the text. Okay, so this is how we can select, we can write our xpath methods. So all the methods which I had shown is made use for identifying different types of xpaths in different situations. I hope this is clear. In our next class, we will just look into the video how to write the CSS and what are the methods available inside the CSS. And following to that, we will just look into one of the sample program, how to initiate the WebDriver using the code, and how to invoke the browser, how to navigate to the sample web page. So in our next video, I will just explain you that. Till then, bye bye, happy coding. Please like, subscribe and share.